Are you ready to recap the Hap Hansen Progress Pace, the marquee race of Dover Downs? I bet you are, but hold your horses. I got some progress info to talk about before we check out the big final. It's important to know that going into the over $300,000 final that there was an elimination that took place the week before, with 11 horses going to post and the top 8 making the final.
121 and 4/5 coming toward the top of the stretch, down by the Seaside on the outside, up to get a short lead from Fear the Dragon. That's Gigio third coming to the outside. They straighten away, and Down by the Seaside begins to move away. Down by the Seaside, Fear the Dragon, Gigio coming toward the wire. It'll be Down by the Seaside, wrapped up. Fear the Dragon, Gigio, and Bloodline, 150-1.
The winner of that elim was the country's top 3-year-old pacer, Down by the Seaside, who crossed the wire in 150-1. Okay, now that we've seen the elim, we can continue on with giving you the rich final going for a purse of $308,060. Will it be Down by the Seaside in victory lane again, or another one of these top side wheelers bringing home the trophy? Let's watch.
They're off. There goes Bloodline, quickest away. Down toward the inside, Down by the Seaside alongside Gigio. Toward the rail, Western Joe. Fear the Dragon got away in 5th. Racing up in 6th is Music is Art. Then it's Normandy Beach and Max Jackpot. They race on the first turn. Bloodline comes out with the lead. That's Gigio racing in 2nd. Down by the Seaside is their 3rd. Not for long, I don't believe. They go by the opening quarter in 26 and 2/5. And here comes Down by the Seaside to the outside to go up after Bloodline as they race by the stands. And Down by the Seaside up to get the lead. Bloodline back to 2nd. Gigio is 3rd. 2 lines in front of Western Joe. Fear the Dragon is next. The trailers are Music is Art, Normandy Beach, and Max Jackpot. They race into the clubhouse turn, and it's Down by the Seaside, now cleared by a length and a half. Bloodline sits in 2nd, followed by Gigio. Here's Fear the Dragon coming to the outside from 5th into 4th. Back to 5th goes Western Joe. Following is Music is Art, 54 and 2/5 as they head up the back stretch. Down by the Seaside leads by 2 lengths. Bloodline is racing in 2nd on the outside. Fear the Dragon, following Fear the Dragon, Music is Art. Gigio is down inside 5th, 2 more lengths, Western Joe. Field races into the far turn now. 3/4 goes in 121 and 2/5. Down by the Seaside, Fear the Dragon is up into 2nd. Bloodline back to 3rd. Left outside, Music is Art. Gigio trapped. Out and going 3 wide, Western Joe. They come toward the top of the stretch now, and Down by the Seaside's got the lead. Down by the Seaside, Fear the Dragon giving chase in 2nd. Bloodline, Gigio down the inside, Music is Art. Far outside, Max Jackpot moves up. They come to the wire. Down by the Seaside, Chris Page. Fear the Dragon and Max Jackpot, 148-3.
Down by the Seaside wins in 148-3 by over 4 lengths. For owners, Country Club Acres Incorporated, Joe Sbrocco, Richard Lombardo, and Diamond Creek Racing. Taking 2nd was Fear the Dragon, and 3rd went to Max Jackpot. Hall of Fame publicist Marv Bachrad caught up with winning driver Chris Page and trainer Brian Brown, who conditions both Down by the Seaside and Fear the Dragon.
Here in the winner's circle, and this is kind of familiar because only about a week ago he was right here in the same spot. You've driven this horse, I think, about 5 times, and you've won with him 5 times. That's quite a record.
Yeah, I guess it's better being lucky than good. The horse is obviously just really sharp right now. Congratulations to the connections, Brian, everybody. Great way to end the year.
Chris Page was here earlier during his career before he went out and where he's so successful in Ohio. I don't know if Dover's changed that much, but the winner's circle looks good.
Yeah, the winner's circle hasn't changed at all. It's always a great feeling getting your picture taken regardless who it is, but this is just like you said, a little special, It's my biggest win of my career, so it's awesome.
Well, you set a record as a 2-year-old, world record 149, and you come back right now 3/5 off the track record, 148 and 3/5. Is there that much difference in the horse?
He's just a good horse. I mean, you guys seen it tonight. You know, this late in the year, coming out and winning 48 and 3. I mean, he's been managed well, and he's just a good horse.
And about the race itself, how worried were you?
Not really worried. You know, I looked over. I think I was 1-5 or 1-9. The horse has performed all year. You know, just had to keep him out of trouble and get him in the right spot.
Okay, Chris Page, he's in the top 10 among leading drivers in the sport. Congratulations. And Brian Brown, you're back in the winner's circle, and congratulations again. You had a great success during the season, and this tops it.
This was pretty cool. You know, being the last race, it'll be one that really sticks out. There were other races that will stick out too, but what a mile both horses went. Fear the Dragon, you know, what can you say? Off all that time, he came first up. David told me after the race, he said, I thought I could pace in 49 tonight, but I thought I'd win. Seaside was really good tonight. You know, he wound up with a better trip. But what can you say about Fear the Dragon? He was great. Seaside was great. It's been a fantastic year with the whole barn. I wish all of my people were here to celebrate this with us.
Well, you've had a terrific year, not only with Down by the Seaside and Fear the Dragon, and you had one of the outstanding 3-year-old filly pacers as well. You've had a stable that probably is the best that you've ever encountered.
By far. I mean, I've had some nice horses before, but I haven't had 3 horses like this, you know, that could do what they've done this year in the major races.
You mentioned Fear the Dragon. The owner wanted to come back and show that the horse had returned after the Breeders' Crown, and he had some time off. And you told me that he trained right before it was time to drop in the box for the Progress Pace.
Yeah, the day before we had to enter, he trained unbelievable at Delaware. You know, I can tell you now, he paced a mile 51 and 2 in a training mile. Right? And how could I say no then? You know, the horse was fantastic. I think one more week, you know, he'd be even closer if he didn't beat Seaside. But, you know, I just can't say enough good about both horses. They were both tremendous horses with guts. They overcome a little adversity through the year, and they came back to be fantastic horses late in the year.
Well, you had a tremendous year, and you have a great career going. Congratulations, Brian Brown. He's the trainer of not only Down by the Seaside, but Fear the Dragon. The 2 outstanding 3-year-olds both won more than $1 million. That's quite a feat.
It's pretty unbelievable when you stop and think about it. You know, I'm flying home tomorrow morning and driving clear to Florida. It'll be a good ride, but it'll be a little emotional.
For yourself, one last thing. How about the future for both of these horses? What's in the cards?
Seaside is going to Sugar Valley Farms. He'll be leaving here early in the morning. Him and Dragon both heading to Ohio. He'll be at Sugar Valley probably on Sunday. Then he'll head to Lexington to be test bred and the whole whatever entails after that. Fear the Dragon, the same. He'll be test bred. I don't know 100% if he's going to stud. I'm pretty sure he is, but I'm not going to say that. I mean, Bruce has talked possibly coming back next year, but I think he's leaning toward breeding, but I'm not going to say until Bruce tells me.
Thank you very much, and congratulations once more. Brian Brown, he's the trainer for the winner of the $308,060 Hap Hansen Progress Pace Down by the Seaside.